Hello mind risers, welcome back to my channel. So in the previous video we have solved MCQs of this KISA paper. Today we are solving the section A questions. Okay, so section A question 2, first one is a quadratic equation sum. They have given x minus 1 by x is equal to 3 and give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. So how do we solve this sum? You multiply each term with x to get a quadratic equation. So we get x square minus 1 is equal to 3x. Arrange it. X square minus 3x minus 1 equal to 0. A value is 1, B is minus 3 and C is minus 1. So using the quadratic equation formula to find x, the formula is minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So let us substitute these values. B was minus 3, so minus of minus 3 will be plus 3, plus or minus under root b square, so 3 square is 9, minus 4 into a is 1, c is minus 1, whole thing divided by 2 into a. We get plus or minus, so the under root we have 9 minus minus is plus, so plus 4 we get divided by 2. This is equal to 3 plus or minus under root 9 plus 4 is 13 by 2. Root 13 value can be taken down from the square root table which will be provided to all of you in the exam. So root 13 is 3.606. So here we will split this value. So x is equal to 3 plus 3.606 by 2 and x is equal to 3 minus 3.606 by 2. So 3 plus 3.606 is 6.606 upon 2. Whereas here what do we get? We get minus of 0.606 by 2. We need to reduce this. So it's very simple, 3.303 or the value of x here is minus 0.303. In the question it was mentioned to write the answer correct to 2 decimal places. So we need to write only up to 2 decimal places. So after rounding this off we get 3.30 or 0.30. That's the answer. Alright, so we'll go to question 2, second one. Now this is a question from geometric progression chapter. Find the number of terms of a GP whose first term is 3 by 4. A is given as 3 by 4. Common ratio is 2. R is 2 and the last term is 384. So last term is mentioned. So we'll use the nth term formula or last term formula which is equal to AR to the power of n minus 1. Last term is mentioned as 384. A is 3 by 4 into 2 to the power of n minus 1. We need to find the value of n, so we will shift the 3 by 4 to the other side. 384 into 4 by 3. Reduce this. 3 1s are 3 1s are 3 2s are 6 3 8s are 128 into 4 is equal to 2 to the power of n minus 1. Now 128, find out the factors. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So 128 is equal to 2 to the power of 7, whereas 4 is 2 square. This is equal to 2 power n minus 1. When same bases are multiplied, the powers get added. So we get 2 to the power of n, which is equal to 2 power n minus 1. Now when bases are same, you can equate the powers. 9 is equal to n minus 1, therefore n will be 10. Alright, the question also continues and find their sum. So you need to find sum of 10 terms. So Sn, the formula is what? A into r power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. We are using this formula because the value of r is more than 1. So S10 we need to find. A we already know is 3 by 4. R is 2 to the power of 10 minus 1 divided by R is again what? 2 minus 1, which will be 1. Now 2 to the power of 10 you need to find out. We already know that 2 power 7 is 128. So 2 power 7 was 128. 2 cube is 8. 128 into 8 you need to multiply. So on multiplying these two we get 8 is a 64, it is a 16 plus 6. 1024. 3 by 4 in bracket 1024 minus 1. 1024 minus 1 is 1023. So S10 is equal to 3 by 4 into 1023. You multiply and convert it to mixed fraction. So that will be the final answer. Alright. Now the third question, question 2, the third one is a question from linear inequation. So let us solve this sum. And here x belongs to whole numbers. Alright, so this is the question given. You need to solve this. Let us split this part. So minus 1, 5 by 6 converted to improper fraction will be how much? 1 6 is 6 plus 5, 11 by 6. So minus 11 by 6 less than 3 by 2 minus 2x by 3. So this will be your one part of x, and the other one will be 3 by 2 minus 2x by 3 less than equal to 3. Whenever you have the value of x as a negative term, we need to immediately shift to the other side. This will become 2x by 3, 3 by 2 plus 11 by 6. Here as well, 3 by 2 minus 3 less than equal to 2x by 3. Take LCM and solve this. So LCM will be 6 here, 9 plus 11. Here as well, so 3 minus 6 will be minus 3 by 2. We are erasing this part. So solving this portion first. So this x will be 9 plus 11 is 20 by 6 into 3 by 2. So this fraction, which when going that side, it reciprocates. So x is less than 2 1s are 2, 2s are 3 1s are 3, 2s are 2 1s are 2, 5s are. X is less than 5 is one set. The other set will be minus 3 by 2 into 3 by 2 less than equal to x. So 3 3s are is what? Minus 9 by 4. And 9 by 4 in decimal form, it will be 2.25 minus 2.25. We need to plot this on the number line. The question says that the x belongs to whole numbers, and whole numbers begin only from 0. So draw the number line. Make sure you use scale to draw this. Before plotting the numbers on the number line, we need to write the solution set for this. So here solution set is x is more than minus 2.25 and less than 5. Now we cannot include the negative numbers for a whole number line. Start from 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Since it is not equal to 5, so 5 is not included. Alright. And always make sure to have 2 points extra on either side. Only then you get full marks. Question 2 is completed. Coming to question 3. So question 3, first one, it's a probability question. The question says a piggy bank contains 100 50 paisa coins. So there are 100 50 paisa coins, 50 rupees 1 coins. Then you have 20 2 rupee coins and 10 5 rupee coins. So all together how many coins do we have? So the total outcome will be how much? 100 plus 50 plus 20 plus 10, which is 180. Alright, the first question, sub question under this is, what is the probability that it is a 50 paisa coin? So probability of getting a 50 paisa coin. So what are the 50 paisa ka favorable outcomes are 100 upon the total outcomes, which is 180. You need to reduce this to the simplest form. This will be 2 5s are 2 9s are. So answer is 5 by 9. Alright. Next sub question. What is the probability that the coin is of value more than 1? So more than 1 we have 2 rupees and 5 rupee ka coin. So the total coins will be 30. So for having probability of having a coin more than rupees 1, so favorable outcomes are 30 and total outcomes are 180. 3 1s are 3 6s are. So answer is 1 by 6. Third question is of value less than rupees 5. So less than rupees 5 we have these three denominations. So 100 plus 50 plus 20 will be 170. So for the third one the answer is 170 upon 180, which is 17 by 18. And the fourth sub question says a rupees 1 or a 2 rupee coin. 1 rupee or 2 rupees. So the outcome, favorable outcomes will be 70. So 70 by 180. So the fourth question will be 70 by 180, which is 7 by 18. Alright. Now question 3. Second one is a question from mensuration. The diagram for this question has been given. So we'll draw the diagram first. There is a cylinder which is surmounted on top of a hemisphere, and the hemisphere diameter is given as 14 centimeter and this total height is mentioned as 13 centimeter. So I'll read out the question. A vessel is in the form of a hemispherical bowl mounted by a hollow cylinder of negligible thickness. The diameter of the hemisphere is 14 and total height of the vessel is 13. Find capacity of the vessel. So capacity means finding volume. And to find volume, your volume of the vessel will be equal to volume of the hemisphere plus volume of the cylinder. So volume of hemisphere plus volume of the cylinder. Alright, now before doing this we need to find height of the cylinder. Total height of the vessel is given as 13, diameter is given 14, so radius is going to be 7. So if this way it is 7, this way it will also be 7 centimeter. So when we subtract 13 minus 7, you get height of the cylinder, which is 6 centimeter. Alright, volume of hemisphere, the formula is 2 by 3 pi r cube plus cylinder volume is pi r square h. We can take out the pi r square common. We have 2 by 3 R plus H. Erase this part. Now let us substitute the values. So pi is 22 by 7, R is 7, here 2 by 3 into 7 plus height, this h is the height of the cylinder, which we found out as 6. Let us take LCM here. We have 14 by 3 plus 6 by 1, here 7 is gone, 22 into 7. Alright, so on taking LCM, 18 plus 14 is 32 by 3. 22 into 7 into 32 upon 3. You need to multiply and divide this. You probably get a decimal answer. Whenever it's a decimal answer, write up to 2 decimal places. So I'll multiply the numerator for you. 154 into 32 by 3. Multiply these two numbers. Four 928 by 3. Convert it to decimal and that's the answer. Your answer will be in centimeter cube. You can also leave it as a mixed fraction. Both answers are accepted. The second sub question to the same question, it says find the inner surface area of the vessel. So inner surface area would be the curved surface area for hemisphere plus the cylinder. So find the inner surface area is equal to CSA of hemisphere plus CSA of the cylinder. So CSA of hemisphere, what is the formula? It is 2 pi r square plus CSA of cylinder is 2 pi r h. You can again take out the 2 pi r common. You have r plus h in bracket. 2 into 22 by 7. Radius we know is 7. Here it is 7 plus 6, which is 13. This 7 gets cancelled. 44 into 13 is the answer. You need to multiply, write the answer in centimeter square. Alright. Now last question is a question from reflection. This is the last question of section A. So plot the points. The points are mentioned. A is given as 0, 4. B is 1, 2. You need to use a graph sheet to solve this. 0, 1. C is given as 3, 3. H is given as 3, 0. We need to first reflect B, C and H. B, C and H in the y-axis to get D, F and G respectively. So whenever you reflect in the y-axis, the coordinate of x ka sign changes. So B, when you reflect in y-axis, you need to get D. So it will be -1, 2. F is C. C reflected in y-axis will be -3, 3. And H reflected in y-axis becomes G. It will be -3, 0. Then reflect E in the x-axis to become J. So where is E? E you need to reflect in the x-axis. So now when we reflect in x-axis, the y coordinate ka sign changes. So E is becoming J. So J will be 0, -1. Write down the coordinates of the reflected point. So on writing this also you will score 1 mark. Now join all these points and name the figure. So take 2 centimeter on as 1 unit on both the axis. Alright, so here I will be drawing a rough graph just for reference. So it won't be a precise diagram, but you all need to use a graph sheet to solve this. Alright, I'll just write down these values in the side. maximum value is till 4, so I'll draw till 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Join A, B, E, D and A. A, B, D and back to A. So A 0, 4. So where will A lie? 0, 4. So this is your A ka point. B is 1, 2. 1 of X, 2 of Y. So this is where B will come. E is 0, 1. So 0, 1. E is here. Where you have E, D, D is minus 1, 2, minus 1, 2, this is your D, and then back to A. Now this particular question is asking you to connect like two sets of points. So first it says connect A, B, E, D, A. So A, B, E, D and back to A. This is one diagram that you have. Then they are asking you to connect another set of points which is E, C, H, J, G, F and E. So let us plot those also. E is already marked. C is 3, 3, 3, 3. C will come here. H is 3, 0. This is where H will come. J is 0, minus 1. This is 0, minus 1 comes here. This is J. G is minus 3, 0. This is G. F. Where is F? F is minus 3, 3. Minus 3, 3. This is F. And back to E. Now we need to connect all these points. So it starts from E. E to C you need to draw a line. Then C to H. H to J. J to G. Then G to F. And F back to E. This is what you will get. Then the question says name the geometrical figures separately. So what is the first figure? First figure is a kite shape. The second figure has how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a hexagon. The first figure ka geometrical shape you will write as kite shape, and for the second figure you will write hexagon. Alright. So we have solved the section A of this KISA paper. I hope this was helpful to all of you. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the third part of this video where I'll be solving section B of this paper. Thank you.